The Sealed Ones, by Dan Mason. Introduction. In the year 2032, the world changed forever. The restraining force that held back evil had been removed, and the clock of judgment began to tick louder. Governments collapsed, alliances broke, and the global order convulsed under the weight of its rebellion. In Israel, something extraordinary happened. Amid missiles, earthquakes, and rising lawlessness, a quiet whisper stirred in the ancient tribes. Young men from across the 12 tribes of Jacob, long forgotten by the world, began to hear a call. It was not political, it was not military, it was divine. They were not preachers, they were not warriors, but they would soon be both. An angel of the Lord descended not with weapons, but with a seal, one not made with human hands, a mark upon the forehead, a symbol that heaven itself would recognize. These 144,000 Jewish men would walk through the fire of the tribulation untouched by the plagues meant for the rebellious, not because of their strength, but because of their God. This is the story of Yosef ben Judah, a quiet Torah student from Haifa who never imagined he would be called to confront the beast, face the false prophet, or carry the name of the Lamb into the darkest corners of a dying world. Alongside him, 12,000 others, tribe by tribe, emerged from every corner of the earth, sealed for the day of redemption, untouchable by the locusts of torment, and unbowed before the image of the beast. This is the story the world tried to silence. The story of the sealed. It begins where all redemption stories begin, not in strength, but in surrender. Chapter 1. The Mark of the East. Hall of Learning, Haifa, Israel, Day 23, month of Tammuz, 2032. Yosef sat with his hands wrapped around the steaming cup of bitter coffee. The old rabbi's voice droned from the holographic screen at the far end of the study hall. The Tanakh was open before him, but his mind drifted. Something in the air had shifted. It was like the earth beneath his feet was holding its breath. And I saw another angel ascending from the east. The rabbi read aloud from Revelation. Yosef's hand froze. He didn't remember this verse being read in the yeshiva before. It wasn't part of the daily parsha. He looked up. The screen flickered. The voice changed. It wasn't the rabbi anymore. It was someone else. A tall man clothed in light. Not light from the room, but light from within. The students around him seemed unaware, still taking notes, still muttering prayers. But the figure on the screen, no, behind the screen, was looking straight at Yosef. Do not be afraid, Yosef ben Judah. The time has come to be marked. Yosef stood to speak. His voice caught. The room dimmed. The words of Revelation ringing now not from the screen but from deep inside him. Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. He blinked. The room returned. But something was different. The rabbi was back. The students were staring at him, and on his forehead, where none yet could see, was the burning, invisible seal of the living God. He was the first of 12,000, and the world would never be the same. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch the next chapter. Chapter 2. The Blood of the Gate.